Kick back, relax, and spend some time with Take 5 and Company with Catherine Barrett, Stephanie Webb, and Tara Kuhnlein.
Welcome back. Today's Makeover Week segment is brought to you by Lakeshore Dermatology, located on Prairie Street in Norton Shores. Whether it's love handles, saddlebags, or just too much tummy, help is on the way for your trouble spots. Dr. Jason Van Ittersum from Lakeshore Dermatology is here to show us how VASER LipoSelection can help to reshape the body. It's good to have you here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Any kind of liposuction or liposelection, this is for sculpting the body. This is not a weight loss measure.
Correct, correct. This is an ultrasound procedure done totally under local anesthesia, where we can remove unwanted fat while leaving normal tissue, nerves, blood vessels, connective tissue relatively intact. So it's for sculpting lumps that you can't get rid of with exercise and dieting.
Got you. And this VASER procedure is different from traditional liposuction in a number of ways.
Correct.
You say less invasive.
Correct, correct. We, with the ultrasound, focusing the waves and damaging the fat tissue rather than just blunt trauma and cutting and shearing forces, it's more gentle to the body. So that's probably the biggest difference and the fundamental difference. Another big difference is that we can do it totally under local anesthesia, so no need for general anesthesia and the risks that are involved with that.
And then results-wise and recovery time-wise, a little bit different.
Typically less, because it's a more gentle procedure compared to traditional general anesthetic liposuction. Most people can have this done on a Thursday or Friday and be back to work on Monday with minimal pain, minimal downtime. This
is not something that's covered by insurance. What kind of cost are we talking?
It depends on the body area and how much fat volume is being removed. So there is a range there, but it all is kind of independent based on the difficulty of the procedure and how much of an area or how large an area we're focusing on.
Well, you have provided us with some very interesting before and after shots. This is back fat. This is the before shot. Tell me about this. This person came in and wanted what done?
Well, she really didn't like those overhanging bulges of fat above the waist. You can see that there's a large crease in the lower back, and we really wanted to sculpt her lower back so she had more of a waist without that bulge.
Okay, and the after shot looks like, wow.
Yeah, so you can see.
That's unbelievable. So what you did was go above the bulge and take out, or above the crease?
Above and below.
Oh, you
did? Above and below, exactly.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, and you can see one of the big advantages of it is there are no scars there. There are small scars, incisions that are made for the procedure, but they heal just terrifically.
Okay, now we've got a tummy before shot that we want to call up and take a look at that one. That doesn't look so serious, but I'm sure for that person that was an issue.
She exercised as much as she could, dieted, and just couldn't get rid of that little bulge in front.
So the after shot looks like, wow.
Yeah, so you can
pleased
see
with that result.
It looks great, yeah.
Okay, and then finally we've got to look at saddlebags, the upper thigh area.
Lateral thigh, just couldn't fit into pants that she wanted to wear and didn't like that pronounced bulge in the upper saddlebag area.
And so here comes the after. Very dramatic difference.
Yeah. And for a minimally invasive procedure with really little downtime, it's ideally suited for localized fat deposits like this.
Now, when this VASER procedure first came on the scene, it's been perfected over the years since it first came out.
It has. Ultrasound techniques for liposuction originated more than 6 years ago, but the current generation of technology is much more effective and safer than the original ultrasound techniques. We can really minimize any potential side effects. More than 70,000 procedures have been done with this new technology without any serious complications being reported.
And you talk about side effects. What are the minuscule potential side effects of something like that?
Well, I discussed the small scars that are expected from that. We expect there to be some swelling, very minimal bruising. Actually, there was a study done comparing traditional liposuction to this procedure, and there was 7 times less blood loss with this procedure than with traditional general anesthetic liposuction. But you can have some bleeding, some bruising, some numbness, and minor discomfort, especially in the first few days.
This generally appropriate for anybody looking to contour the body? Is there anybody who's excluded from maybe having this kind of procedure done?
Anybody that would be excluded from traditional liposuction might not be a good candidate. Someone that has a hernia, someone that has serious medical problems where we couldn't use the local anesthetic safely might not be a good candidate for this procedure. But in most cases, if you're a healthy person who has some unwanted fat that can't get rid of it otherwise, it's really an ideal procedure.
All right, a great new option for folks. If you'd like more information on Lakeshore Dermatology, go to our website, WZZM13.com, click on Take 5 Makeover Week, that icon. You'll find more info there. Thanks, Doctor.
Thank you so much.
Very interesting. Well, when we come back, Paige Davis from TLC's Trading